Water. It's one of the most abundant materials on Earth, and it's certainly one of the most important to sustaining life as we know it. Clean, clear water, tumbling from the hillsides and emerging from the soil in the headwaters of the mighty Ohio River system. Drinking water for animals and humans alike. Water, the lifeblood of a nation's economy, making possible the transportation of millions of tons of heavy cargo safely and efficiently. Water, a source of recreation for hundreds of thousands of people, and often a quiet inspiration to us all. And sometimes, too much water, a threat to life and property when nature goes on a rampage. For Pittsburgh District of the United States Army Corps of Engineers, water plays a part in everything we do. Its presence is there in nearly every way that we are of service to our nation and to the people of the Three Rivers region.
Pittsburgh District is proud to be part of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and to take responsibility for the water in this part of our great land. My name is Pat Doherty, and my area of responsibility is the Monongahela River headwater area, which includes parts of Maryland, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia. Other operations managers, such as myself, oversee multi-purpose reservoirs in eastern Ohio, southwestern New York, and Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh District covers parts of 5 states with 10 significant river systems and serves a population of 5.5 million people. Altogether, the 16 reservoirs and 43 local flood protection projects built by the Corps in this district have prevented nearly $8 billion in damages over the years. In addition, they have saved countless lives by holding back nature's floodwaters so that the water can be released gradually.
The lakes that are formed behind these dams attract visitors of all ages who come to fish, swim, hike, camp, or just relax. I'm Jan Gonzalez, and rangers like myself are part of the Pittsburgh District team who work year-round to support recreational activities. Approximately 3 million people visited our district facilities last year, often families staying a week or more enjoying nature. We are humble stewards of the vast natural resources and work to protect the environment while improving the land with open access, campsites, boat ramps, hiking trails, and birdwatching areas. Our visitors are thrilled to know that their Army Corps of Engineers cares about them and the quality of their recreational experience. All of this is made possible by the flood control lakes that surround the headwaters of the Ohio River system. In addition to preventing floods, these lakes also support increased water quality and water supply downstream during times of drought and even normal seasonal dry spells. The reservoirs and the headwaters are an important factor in the everyday life of people throughout the area, even those who may be miles away from our dams.
The dependable flow of water is important in many ways. Here in the Pittsburgh District, the mighty Ohio, Allegheny, and Mon Rivers support a commercial navigation industry that provides jobs for 37,000 people. Pittsburgh is the busiest inland navigation port in our nation, and that is made possible by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Emsworth Lock and Dam, just downriver from the city of Pittsburgh, is the first of 20 locks on the Ohio River. The dam at Emsworth controls the water level for parts of 3 rivers and makes possible the wonderful boating and great scenery around beautiful Point State Park. More than that, Emsworth Lock and Dam and the 22 other navigation locks in the Pittsburgh District make possible the commercial navigation on over 328 miles of navigable waterways.
The lower Monongahela River navigation facilities are among the oldest in the nation, and we're working on major improvements to better serve the nation's transportation needs. The new Braddock Dam, being constructed with pioneering, innovative float-in technology, will foster cost-savings approaches to constructing locks and dams and a world-class reputation for the Pittsburgh District.
What we're seeing are the 2 football field-sized concrete shells that will be the base for the new Braddock Dam. They're being cast on land here at Leedsdale according to a history-making plan to float them about 28 miles up the Ohio and Monongahela rivers and sink them onto a foundation under construction at Braddock. These concrete segments weigh more than a fully loaded Navy destroyer, and although they don't look very seaworthy, they've been precisely engineered to float like barges.
That design theory was tested in the summer of 2001 when the 11,000-ton dam segment number 1 was launched in its casting basin and eventually floated 27 miles up the Ohio and Monongahela rivers, passing snugly through 3 navigation locks. On July 26th, Transport Day, thousands of people flocked to every possible river vantage point to watch the first ever passage of such a strange vessel. Interest was so great that local television stations ended their news day with continuing coverage of the dam segment reaching its destination at the outfitting pier. Then in December 2001, the dam segment, now weighing more than 16,000 tons with additional concrete and steel, was ready for final positioning and set down at the dam site onto the previously prepared drilled shaft foundation. Towboats transported the dam safely back downriver 1.5 miles. Cables and winches positioned the dam as it was intentionally flooded to sink onto the foundation. This animation shows how the segment was flooded so that it can settle slowly and precisely onto that foundation. It came to rest within 1/2 inch of the planned alignment. This innovative approach to lock and dam construction is being pioneered here in Pittsburgh to set a standard for reducing the costs of sustaining our vital inland waterways. The pioneers with the Pittsburgh District in this effort extend from the contractor joint venture Jones Trailer and the hundreds of skilled workers from this region to our design consultants and advisors and our navigation industry partners that encouraged us to take the risk of showing a better way. All this work under the watchful eyes of Pittsburgh District engineers will make the new dam a jewel in the inland navigation system. Further, it will show others in the engineering and construction fields that Pittsburgh is truly a leader in this innovative in-the-wet construction technique. As this navigation project comes together and falls into place, the eyes of the world are on the Pittsburgh District.
And there's more to our construction program in the Pittsburgh District. We're also proud to be working with local communities to safeguard their water supplies with new treatment plants and other facilities. Infrastructure rehabilitation may be an unfamiliar term to some people, but we think of it as making sure things work right. I'm Lena Hawkins, one of the project managers for the Pittsburgh District Section 313 program. In this and other missions, we've put together programs that provide vital water and sewer services for local communities, like this one at South Fork. The work may not always be glamorous, but people know they can count on us in Pittsburgh to do the job on time and at a price they can afford. The bottom line is a dependable system, solving a nation's problems and making a better life for everyone.
I'm Dr. Ed Smith, and I know that across the 26,000 square miles of the Pittsburgh District, there are thousands of miles of streams like this one badly degraded by mine drainage seeping from abandoned coal mines. Pittsburgh District is a leader in designing treatment projects for these streams, including state-of-the-art innovations such as passive systems, which are designed to correct the long-term environmental damage caused by mining. We're also taking an active role in brownfield restoration, cleaning up and capping environmental hazards left behind as a bleak legacy of our industrial past. Our scientists and engineers believe that these improvements can lead to the coexistence of prosperity and the environment.
But before a single shovel of earth is turned, or a single bolt tightened, engineers at the Pittsburgh District have already worked their magic. Plans and specifications, design and testing, value engineering, blueprints, working sketches, even animations like the one you saw of Braddock Dam, all have to be prepared by engineers, technicians, and support staff. I'm Dave Heidish of Engineering Division. Our skilled team handles a wealth of taskings, and our expertise is valued around the world. We've designed lock components for the Panama Canal, assisted in renovations of the St. Lawrence Seaway, and advised flood control navigation efforts from Poland to Central Africa. The Pittsburgh District has had the good fortune of being part of a Corps-wide team for the concept design of the new Atlantic locks on the Panama Canal. The design team is composed of subject matter experts in navigation design from 10 Corps of Engineer districts and divisions, laboratories, headquarters, and the Panama Canal Authority. As many as 75 design engineers have contributed at various stages of the project. This team is challenged to design the Atlantic Locks features of the world's premier civil works project. When considering a draft of 50 feet and a lift of 88 feet, these new locks will be the world's largest, 1,500 feet in length, 200 feet in width, and a 60-foot depth over the sills. The end-to-end length of the two-lift configuration is approximately 1.7 miles. An optional three-lift configuration, if selected, would be 2.2 miles long. The largest of these mitering gate leafs is 116 feet tall and weighs 4,300 kips. About 12 million cubic meters of excavation and 3 million cubic meters of concrete will be required for construction. The design will incorporate water savings basins to reduce the huge water consumption of such a large lock by 50%. The regional design team approach has been utilized to meet this monumental challenge.
Yes, the Pittsburgh District family can take a lot of pride in our work here. I'm Deb Misahon of the Personnel Office, and I'm one of nearly 1,000 people who play a role in making this all possible. We're a diverse, trained, and vibrant workforce, treating each other with dignity and respect. From our headquarters in the city of Pittsburgh, we can look out over the waterways that make our city, our region, and our nation great, but it's our people that are making the difference. People who handle charts and plan the work, people who review permits and schedule repairs, people who fix things and those who do the heavy lifting, literally day in and day out, and people who make sure that everybody gets paid for the important jobs they do.
Together, we all make Pittsburgh District a world-class leader in the things that are important to America. Our flood damage reduction, navigation, infrastructure rehabilitation, and ecosystem restoration work are second to none. And the recreation opportunities we offer the region provide experiences for all to enjoy. The waters of the three rivers, from the mighty navigation channel of the Ohio, right back to the farthest valley and smallest mountain stream, are the lifeblood of the Pittsburgh District. We're committed to keeping them clean, flowing, and alive for generations to come.